Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead. I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to... Your first I don't have... One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but the blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way. Oh, yes, he'll be in the It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayland Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here. Good day.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables. Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name. Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging. Hail! Do your work.
Die, damn you!
What is it, sir? The Emperor and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. You too.
I heard that the Countess...
I'm Gilda. My housemate, Melintus Ancus, and I are well known in certain circles here. But you don't travel in those circles, do you? Reynold Germain has a terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Cheydinhal, he walked right past me like we were strangers. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynold is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it... Take care.
My name is Yugal Ballet. I'm pretty new here. Don't know a soul. I'm sorry. I'm new in town and don't know anyone. I was in Cheydinhal last week, and I'm sure I saw Rain.
Good evening. You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild. When we are better friends. If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Cheydinhal. If you're looking to join up, training, beds, and good hard work. Can't beat it.
What? Greetings. How may I help you? Are you perhaps interested? The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining? Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burz Grokash in Cheydinhal for contracts. Go. I'm listening. You will advance as you be aware, though.
What? Who's on duty tonight? Oh, it's not me. Goodbye.
you're looking to buy a horse, go... I hear that Velman Veneris is trying to sell off Veneris Manor. If you... that layabout, you can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms.
I'm listening. Something... An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with very unique... If you want to help us do something about it, we'll talk to Gogan and Melona. I heard that Velman Veneris is trying...
What?
Good to see you.
Greetings, son of Skyrim.
Heyo.
What's going on? I'm Azan, head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter, and advanced blunt weapons trainer. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house. Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go take care of the rats.
Good to see you. Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired. Good day.
Excuse me. You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot.
Good morning. Enelroth, more of Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors. Take care. Varel Morvain, Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You bought that for a song. Thank you. Bye.
You must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement. That's right. Rats in my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening. Please save my little rats. What have you found? Did you... A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do. Please go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
Pinarus Inventius. Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better. Let's see if we can't... Let's go hunting. Hello there. If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of.
take care. You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Thank the gods you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that quill weave next door.
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking up. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. Please save my little rats.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without... Be seeing you. Yes. You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go... Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them. Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rat. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about... Take care.
So, did you follow her? I knew it. That swit. Oh, I'll get her. You just wait. Must have taken some fast talking to get her to Maybe I can teach you a little bit more about how to talk to people. And of course, here's the payment for the contract. Thank you. You can't imagine. Farewell. Thank you for... Goodbye.
How goes it?
Hello there. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it because, frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back, 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I hope the reward will suit the risk. It's all I have. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern. Gogan may... The Flowing Bowl attracts the work.
What do you want? See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equal... After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? Yes, I've noticed some of them in my establishment. They don't break the law while they're here, so there's nothing I can do. If you wait around long enough, I'm sure they'll show. Goodbye. I'm Mainlorn. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's a good deal. A fine You drop a good. That's it. Come back. Goodbye. What? The Emperor and his 3... You too.
I haven't seen you here before. Aw, and you're all alone. Well, If you're up to it, I think we can solve that. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what, we have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
Don't keep us waiting. I hate to wait.
Yeah!
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Now we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence. But someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. We have...
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil. Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil. Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Hello.
How are you?
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
I hope I can help. You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck. I'm sorry. Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to... He runs Lel's quality merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems. Take care of Lel's. Needs the help.
A coin. He runs Lel's quality merchandise. Not a bad sort. You can usually find him in his store. Blessings of Arche upon you.
Hi there.
I'm afraid I have very little information. It appears that you got off of them. We never found evidence of any other members. Nice work. You're sharp for an adventurer. If you ever decide to retire...
They still aren't. Everyone's making fun of me because I fell for the siren's charms. Well, now I have the last laugh. Do me a favor. Don't say anything.
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs. Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you? I am Norbert Lells. How may I help you? I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is... As I said,
I don't know if I... What is it?
were you able to take... You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment. I heard that
Want to pick up a shield and go a few rounds later? Been a while since I saw real action.
What do you want? The Emperor and his... Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
I'm Rufrius Venetius, be seeing you.
Can I help you, brother? A pleasure to speak with you. I'm sorry. I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall. Heinrich Oakenhole is married to a Bosmer? Go hurt something.
What is it, sir?
Well met.
What is it?
I'm Magician Orator of the Mages Guild. I divide my... The guild offers access to spells you buy.
You seem far too nice to be one of... Good day to you.
Fly in the fly. Who? Why? Are you?
It's you. Hi. I'm Islandwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orantor is a full magician. Have you considered joining the guild? You too.
Oh, hello. You here looking for work, meat? Maybe. I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job. Move your ass, meat. Yeah!
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapon. Good day.
Ah, excellent! I long to sink a blade. A blade? I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapons shipment. Good, I need a weapon. A hammer! Excellent! Good for bashing in puny goblins. Only good goblin is a dead goblin. Okay.
Well done, my... Sweet!
don't you take... Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the future or don't come to me for work. Here's your... Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dunton. Take care.